Now, the following topic, it's not really on, well, it's sort of on your paper, but I want to go through this over here. Now, I want you to know that notations are very important. Okay. So there are two very similar questions that I need you to be aware of. Okay. Now, the reason I want to bring this to your attention is because, well, I was grading the test yesterday for, I finished grading your test on Friday, and I was grading the class periods test over the weekend. And there was one thing that was not very pretty, and it was a mistake that I made when I was young, okay? Because, our brain is not very mature. Our brain is not very disciplined. Now, if you look at the left-hand side, well, what would it be? It will be x plus 4 times x minus 4. Are we done, or is that still something more to come? How many of you say it's done? All right. How many of you think there's more to come? What's more? You don't know? Well, let me show you what people wrote on the test, something like this. They wrote down x plus 4 equal to 0, x minus 4 equal to 0. Now, I made that mistake. You know why? Because they did not even understand what this word means. Now, and this is why since day one of this class, I've been telling you all to understand the word solve. What's the meaning of solve again? For those who have been here since day one? Not the variable. You find a value that makes a statement true. But there's nothing there's nothing that we're trying to prove true right here, because it does not equal to anything. So x could literally be anything and it's okay. We have no way to prove whether it's true or not. So for people who are doing this, this is absolutely wrong, because nobody says it is equal to 0. Nobody. But because you are memorizing the math, your brain messed up. Your brain does not try to adhere to the notation that's shown in front of you. Okay? So that's, and I would tell you this, I used to be pretty bad in math until I realized that, hey, the words that you're seeing right there, they have a meaning. Believe it or not, the word factor, it means something. Don't ignore those words. When we say solve, what's the meaning of solve again? To find a value to make a statement true. So that is where we say, oh yeah, you would factor this because that allows you to write something like this. And you would say x equals to -4 and x equals to 4 because, and you don't stop here because you want to put this back in here and say, what would it make the statement true? And 4 and -4, they will make the original statement true. Now, if I would say why people are making these mistakes, because you have been just hunting for the answer, you don't care about the meaning of the answer, you don't care about the validity of the answer, but now this has to stop. You have to understand the very difference between these two. They look very alike, and your brain can tell the differences between these two types of questions only by understanding what it means. If you don't understand what it means, it is going to be over. Okay?